Assalamu alaikum guys, I hope you are doing great, and in this lesson I'm going to talk about how we can attain this level of detail. From this level of detail I'm going to use a Photoshop software for this. I'm going to open that texture into this software. I'm going to increase the resolution of this image. As you can see, this is pretty low detailed, and the shortcut for this Alt-Control-I. You can put 300 to get the 4 times detail. As you can see, it's done. Now we're gonna convert this to a normal layer and rename it to base color. I'm gonna use 4 layers to combine the results to get the expected, and Control J, that's the hotkey to duplicate. I'm gonna call this roughness layer. And what I want with this layer, I'm gonna convert this to a colorless layer. Control U, that's the shortcut for hue saturation, and increase the saturation to -100. It will convert this to a colorless layer. I'm gonna take another duplicate and call this to normal layer. And to convert this to a normal map, I'm gonna go filter, 3D, generate normal map. You can see it's here, and you can put whatever level of detail you want. About 95% is pretty good for me. You can increase it or decrease it depending on your desire. Okay, it's done. We also wanted to convert this to a colorless layer, saturation to negative all the way. I'm gonna set the levels to make it lighter or darker. For now I want it to be a darker. Control L to set the levels. Drag it all the way up, all the way, not all the way. Yeah, that's it. Pretty shiny. I'm going to take another duplicate of this, Control J, and this layer will act as overlay because it's going to be at the top. So that's here the overlay. And I'm going to use the blending modes instead of the base color. I'm going to leave it to normal, and I'm going to convert it to multiply, and also this layer to multiply. And you can see this is not what I wanted to do, and to do what I wanted, I have to decrease the roughness layer's opacity 50% and also fill percentage of 50%, and that's the result. You can do levels adjustment or saturation adjustment, but that's fine for me. I'm going to export this texture to a JPEG. Control Alt Shift S is the hotkey for this. I'm going to press the hotkey. Yes, that's, and you can here set the resolution. I'm going to set this to 4K and click Save. I'm going to call this a rough texture. Save. Now we can go to the Blender file and open that texture into this rough.jpg. That's texture. You can see how we can increase the resolution of that lower detail shading texture to a high poly detail texture, but that's just a simple cue with a little extrusion. So that's the trick how you can do to make your textures look like realistic with lower detail in the model. So that's the tutorial. I think you enjoyed this one, and if you learned something new from this and enjoyed this one, please leave a like. Bye bye.